Morning hikers, walkers and ramblers. So we've got something a little bit different today. We're at Wenlock Edge and I want to introduce something called Shropshire Letterboxing to you. So if you love hiking around the Shropshire Hills, you may or you may not have heard of Shropshire Letterboxing. So the letterboxes are little plastic boxes. They've got a rubber stamp in them and a little pad, a little pen. Put your name, put a nice little message down, get your little stamp to say that you've found it. Well, how do you find them? If you go on to the Instagram page for Shropshire Letterboxing, and I'll put a link down there somewhere, you get a clue, and the clue sometimes can be quite self-explanatory, and yet at other times they can be really hard. So today at Wenlock Edge we are going to find, or hopefully try and find, one of these letterboxes. Now this one was quite a cryptic clue that took a little bit of research. So with the information you was given for the clue, had to Google it a bit. So we think we know where it's hidden, because the clue actually related to a quarry and some fossils. I'll stick the clue up here, just up the side, and then you can read it as I'm talking. So not knowing Wenlock Edge, and Wenlock Edge is actually quite a big place. And there's a good few miles of it. So I've got a pin to the quarry that we think that it's hidden. It's hidden in on a ledge somewhere. So let's see how we get on, see if we find it. What does it? Is there some info there? What does it say? Anything?
It's got the little arrows. It's the yellow path.
Yeah.
Pointing this way.
Doesn't mention anything about a quarry.
No. But when I was looking on the big one at the start, it was a yellow path.
Yeah.
That led to it.
Right. Oh, it's so muddy today. So just on a muddy track, we're just following it. Basically keep going left because we know it follows the main road for probably about 3 miles. It was about a 6 mile round trip. So we'll follow this for a while and maybe put the pin in into Google Maps just to check where we're heading. Make sure we're not walking miles out of our way. So a little bit more about the letterboxes. Now, yeah, as I said before, some have a rubber stamp that you can, a little stamp pad to stamp your own book, or there's normally bits of paper in there that you can stamp. But as with everything nowadays, sadly, sometimes they go missing. For whatever reason anyone would ever want to steal one, I do not know, but they do go missing. So what they've started doing, and I believe if we find this one, it applies to this one, they now don't have a rubber stamp, but they have a barcode that you scan. It'll take you to a website to actually get that actual stamp. It's like a virtual letterbox. So far, I haven't found a virtual one. So if we find it, it'll be a first. Okay, so we've come to the end of a path that leads to another car park. sort of lower down on the road. And from the pin I found, it's still over in that direction, so we've kind of found these little steps that they're definitely heading in the right direction. So, and it's not, I mean, according to the map, it wasn't too far from this car park. And of course, oh God, it is so slippy. So the mud here is literally clay. Okay, well, we're going down, so that's a good sign that we're heading towards a quarry. Looks like we're heading off into a jungle now. Wow, it's pretty wicked. I can see some more steps down here, I think. God, it really is like we're off into a jungle now. Or a rainforest, more to the point today. Oh, look at that. It is slippy as hell, man. Well, so far I'm really hoping there is a quarry down here somewhere. Oh wow. We have a blockage to get under. That. Alright, let me pass that under first to Jay. I think I'm going to have to get my bag off. Go up for you, you're smaller. You think there's a quarry down here?
It's very...
Find out in a minute. I mean, quarries are usually kind of like deeply dug things. That probably sounds really stupid, but and we are constantly going down.
There's that first building, and then there's a little kind of walkway like this, and then the steps into it.
Yeah. Ah. Oh, I was filming you. Oh, God, it's gone slippery. So we now path's turned into a little river. Right, now there's a gate, and that looks more like a road, so I think we may have to do a bit of Googling now again. Okay, so we made a boo-boo. We come down this great big hill and under that big fallen tree. And we've just referred back to a map and the pin is suggesting we're back at the top of the hill. So we're going to get back to the top of the hill, look at the map again, see if we can find the quarry. It's never a dull moment. Oh, right, so we've come down this other path. We've been right the way back to Prest Hope car park and just cannot find anything that resembles a quarry up that way. Ooh. And it's meant to be quite overgrown, so anyway, we found this other path that we're sort of coming down now. See if we can find anything that resembles this quarry. Well, again we're heading back down. So we're kind of going back in the general direction of where we've come, so at least that's something. So of course, although at the moment we have no idea where we're going. Whether we're heading in the right direction, we've got no idea where this quarry is. Like I say, if you don't know the area, then what it does do is kind of highlight part of the beauty of the letterboxing idea. So it can take you on it takes you on an unexpected journey. In that, we've just hiked 3 miles across Wenlock Edge to a pin that we thought was the quarry. Doesn't seem to be. So now we're just randomly going another probably 3 miles back in this direction. And see whether we find it over this way. So that's part of the beauty of the letterboxing is, you're looking, sometimes you don't know where you're going and you're off on an adventure. You don't really know where you're going. You don't know where the journey's going to take you. And that is one today. So we are well and truly on the edge of Wenlock Edge. So we're at the lower part and we still have no idea where we are or where a quarry may be. So still heading back in the general direction we've come from. Lots of glorious woodland, no sign of a quarry that may contain fossils and may contain the letterbox. So we will see. Out of the woodland and across a muddy field. So just following a path back in the general direction of where we've come from. Constant drizzle today that just soaks up everything. Ow! Shall I do that again? Ow! Twisted my ankle in. So now through this field, at the woodland. Let me, here you go, get that view that way. So, open Shropshire countryside. Still no idea where some kind of quarry was. We'll reassess it when we get back, if we get back to the car shortly. We still haven't found it. There are some directions on a website, but maybe we'll just check out again. But I was kind of hoping, introducing you to Shropshire Letterboxing, that we'd actually find one. But like I say, some of them are well hidden. So it may be a case that this is we'll take a few goes. Which isn't unusual. Brown Clee took us 2 goes. Were there any others actually took 2 goes? Haven't found the Wrekin yet. Even though that one seems quite straightforward on the clue. But, you know, they're generally hidden within a rock or something. You know, some places have a lot of bloody rocks. So, and that's like this one. It seems to be hidden on a ledge. In this quarry full of fossils, which is great if we could find the quarry. So that's the field we've just come across, and we're now back on a track which looks like it's going back into the woods at Wenlock Edge, and we're about 5.5 miles in. And so far, still none the wiser. So we'll see what this little leg of the journey finds us. But the drizzle at the moment has knocked off a little bit, so you can actually probably see me a bit better now. Still no sign of a quarry. The ground that we're going up, the stones do look like that kind of sandstony, fossilised material. Still climbing up this big gully. Seems to be going on forever. And there are a lot of sort of like sandstone, what appears to be kind of like fossily sandstone rocks. Just wish I knew where this damn quarry was. Still no idea where that quarry is. So we are coming back across the fields near the start, and failed to find any quarry. and hint of where the Shropshire Letterbox is. It has to be closer to the other car park that we found about 3 miles that way, because part of the clue referred to Hope. So there's a town, there's a village kind of called, what was it, Hope something. So yeah, we know it should be over that other side, so get to the car, have a break, get a drink, and then maybe reassess the instructions that we found online.